For those who listening that do not know Chandler yet, another facet that Chandler has that is, as I said, Chandler and I go way back for a few years now, but I was able to wrangle Chandler into the Burn the Gates world, and he has been our photographer.
Yeah, when I met you, you were the man, you were the eye behind the camera lens. You were the one holding the camera and going click, 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 click. All right, now look over there. Click, 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 click.
Which is crazy because I had my eyes closed the whole entire time.
Well, that would explain why Wayne was like, no, point it up a little more.
Yeah. And the reason why I do that, I don't do that for everybody, but it's when you have beauty, like it's like looking at the sun. Mm-hmm. And when I looked at you four gentlemen, I was like, I cannot stare through this lens and take this photo. And people might be thinking that I'm being sarcastic. I'm telling you, they hot. Mm-hmm. These are beautiful men that we Greek gods that are walking on earth, and I'm having the pleasure of talking to right now.
You can tell how affected he was by it because there are actually 5 of us.
Yikes! That's crazy. That's crazy. That's why my eyes were closed. I will tell you this.
I can't take it anymore.
I will tell you this. I said 4, and I literally looked at both of you, thinking in my head, and I said, I know I'm about to mess this entirely up.
It's all right.
And that's great.
And this all happened before we even got down to have the whiskey.
Right, yeah.
That turned into a whiskey day.
West Bottom Whiskey Company, yeah.
This is also the great thing of being a darker skinned guy, is that you can't tell that I'm blushing. But I am. Like, deep down inside,
okay,
I'm blushing. Okay. I feel embarrassed about this. I could have sworn, maybe at double vision, I thought like that there's only 4. Or one vision. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm. Some people look so much alike they just kind of blend into one. Mm-hmm. You think you just met and interacted with one dude.
It's all the beards.
Could be.
Let me say this.
Beard confusion.
Let me say this. The one thing that I will say is that whoever I forgot, I'm sorry to.
Mm-hmm. It's probably the tallest one with the shortest no hair.
It's the one.
The drummer. He was wearing a Chewbacca shirt.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So when's the next photo shoot? That's my next question, so I can remember that 5th person.
We should probably do one.
I'm going to take all the photos of just that person, just so I can have this seared in my mind.
I would think we'd need a reason to have another photo shoot.
Well, we're about to go back in the studio, so
right.
Maybe that's a reason.
Maybe he could be cataloging. Could be. There's a word for it.
Documenting.
Yeah.
There's a C in it. Documenting the process with pics and vids. Maybe. Yeah. Well, we can feed him whiskey. He might work for whiskey. I don't know. He's like, no, I work for actual money. I can't pay my light bill with whiskey.
I was gonna say whiskey, yardgrass, and honey. Those are the 3 things that I work for. But no, this is great. This is great that. Are you sure that there was 5 of you all?
Yes.
Because I felt like I only took photos of 4.
No.
Yes.
Were you sitting there?
And then there was one at a time.
I should charge you guys more. I was
probably.
I thought I was under.
And this wasn't the first photo shoot.
I was under the assumption,
right? Because there used to be a different dude.
I was under the assumption that I was only shooting
taller,
for 4,
gauged
so maybe
ears, better looking.
That was on me. No, I sincerely apologize to that fifth member.
It's all right.
It's easy. And like I said, whoever you are, I'm not going to point fingers, but you...
It could have been any of us.
Yeah.
Certainly wasn't you.
It's probably me.
No, it couldn't have been you because he knows you. He's seen you.
Listen, I'm going to tell you straightforward. It's a possibility it could have been Wayne. It could have been him. All of you are
Of course
suspects.
he knows me, but...
Does he really know
Are you in the band?
So you only know W2 over here as a fellow creator, a fellow artist. Maybe that's why he just blends into the background. Maybe you really did.
And it's because I'm a bass player.
Bass players
blend into the background.
I mean, then it makes me think like behind every frontman is a drummer that's not being seen. So maybe it goes back to even poor Brandon. Nobody ever sees him. You got me, running around like a half jacked off house cat. Everybody clap along. Fucking get your fist in the air. All right, sing with me.
Oi.
And
oi. Oi.
Dan. Little AC/DC for you.
Well,
but yeah, so nobody gets to see old Brandon back there doing his thing until I point at him and go, "This one's called Toy Box."
So this is the moment to like recognize each and every one of you, and that's
At the photo shoot.
That's what I'm at the photo shoot, in the band in general, and I think that this is the perfect moment. Like, if my failure has presented to the fans that are listening to this is, remember, one, there's 5 in Burn the Gates. 2, recognize every single one of them. Okay, they're putting hard work in there, and even as a photographer, sometimes you don't give them the respect that they deserve. Okay, so 5 is a magic number. that's what I'm remembering now. And moving forward, I will always
5 fingers
Yeah.
to make this tool work.
Yes. Okay.
know?
I see that. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
This is great.
When I said make this tool work, I clenched my fingers into a fist. So for those of you listening, that's the visual that you missed.
Hey, it's better than me, opening the bottle last week and holding it up to the microphone, thinking the microphone's going to take a smell off.
It's going to
of
be
it
able to smell. You smell this, listener? Smell it?
So smell-o-vision is not
Right. And
not part of this podcast.
We're working on
smell
that
a
technology.
smell a podcast, smell a radio, whatever. It doesn't translate well through digital